Good morning, YouTube family. It's Robina from Zim here, and if you're watching this video before watching yesterday's video, you're going to have to revert back to yesterday's video first so that you can understand today's video. Today is Thursday, 30 November 2023, exactly 7 a.m. in Zim where I am, and this candle painting right now is the 12 midnight candle New York time. I trade ICT concepts. I started learning to trade in January 2023. Went over his 2022 mentorship and some of the earlier versions of his mentorship, and I am still learning, I'm still growing, I'm still putting together my strategy. But if you want to learn how to trade for free, go on over to the Inner Circle Traders YouTube channel. You will learn how to trade using algorithmic price action trading. And I also want to put my disclaimer before I start talking about today's trade. Please view everything you see here as entertainment and not any form of financial investment or trading advice. I also want you to know that I will never engage in direct messaging you. So if anybody approaches you using my information, they're trying to scam you. So please run away with your money and block them and report them as well. Okay, so let's just jump straight into the chart. By the way, do not forget to like, to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. It's my trading journal, and as I improve, hopefully it will also assist you or aid you in your own trading journey. Great. So you remember yesterday we marked the IPDA ranges. That's from 12 midnight until 12 midnight. That's the institutional price delivery algorithm range, time range. However, the market, general market, opens session-wise from Asia open, which would then be 5 p.m. New York time, obviously until the end of the day. So I want to take you back to yesterday's candle before we talk about me being stopped out eventually, because obviously price didn't get to our 1 to 3, which was my target. But I need to show you something. I want you to look at the 12 midnight candle, which is this one, this small little red candle in the middle here. Okay, you remember I marked this as the New York open price, and this here where my cursor is right now is the 12 midnight candle. Look at how it looks. It's bearish and it's an indecisive candle. Are we in agreement? Yes. So I want to remove this, and then I want you to look back again at the 12 midnight candle, and then I want you to picture the candle that painted yesterday, the normal candle, the Asia range from 5 a.m. up to 5 a.m. of today's what, Thursday, of today's price action. So from 5 p.m. sorry, not 5 a.m. so from 5 p.m. which is here, this is the Asia start, Asia range. So from 5 p.m. there until 5 p.m. today, this range here of price action. Okay, this is yesterday's entire price action range, but IPDA started at 12 noon, which is here, that candle. Picture it, you see it. Let's go up to the daily time frame. And then I want to hide my drawing so you can see. Can you see it? That's yesterday. Exact same candle as the 12 midnight candle that was bearish, but it painted bullish. The exact same shape. Are we on to something here, guys? Let's see. We go back down to the 1 hour, and then I want to mark my ranges today. All right, so remember I was saying I am doing virtual entries because I want to see something. There's something that clicked after my loss or after my almost pyramid mishap. And you know, I always have these light bulb moments when I go home and I'm trying to think back. And I remember I also had a light bulb moment previously when I was talking about order blocks and how it then clicked. Obviously with the fair value gaps, these are easy. The CBs or BCs are very easy in price, but I couldn't figure out order blocks. And I then did figure out order blocks a few weeks ago. And then now I'm looking at the importance of the 12 midnight candle. So what we're going to do today, sorry, let me just talk about yesterday again. I was thinking about this. Let's look at this BC here. Let me remove this. All right, and then I want us to look at this BC here. Right, why did price come and reprice this and create a daily indecisive candle? The same candle shape that was created at 12 midnight, though the 12 midnight one was bearish. So do we flip our candles? Do we flip like this? I would have flipped it to being a bullish indecisive day painting yesterday, meaning I would have had to wait here at the BC, because this is where the signal is, or the sign or the footprint of price on the previous IPTA range. So I would have had to wait here to buy up maybe to this level. I don't know. We are looking at this and trying to make sense of it. Okay, so still my entry was based on price coming and trading below this, I called it what, internal swing level. I made that up, guys. It's not out there, but it's for my reference. Okay, so my entry yesterday, my bearish entry, was based on price coming to and trading through the internal swing level, hence me putting my sell limit there and using the top of the New York open price as my stop loss range. So I would have been stopped out, that's a given, because it was aiming for the midpoint, which is the mean threshold. Sorry, remember, bodies are consequent encroachments, tails or wicks are mean thresholds. So it would have been going for the mean threshold of this candle. But look at this. Look at the lines. Let me hide this again. Look at price where it respects on the line chart. Remember, I was telling you that the line chart doesn't have wicks, so the line chart helps with the candlestick chart. Yeah, okay, so let's clean our chart. And then let's start again looking at the IPTA range of today. And then again, as what we did yesterday, we are going to wait for price to paint. We are going to mark our New York open price. We are going to wait for 5 a.m., which is New York open time, 5 a.m., which is around 11 to 12 a.m. my time, 12 noon my time. And then we'll mark our range, and then we'll look at where price is, and then we'll make a decision of direction, and we will do our virtual order again, and then we'll see what price will do. I'm going to do this, like I mentioned, I'll do this until Monday next week, so that I start trading on Tuesday. And if what I'm thinking is right, guys, okay, let's clean our chart. We're starting again, starting afresh. So we are going to mark our 12 midnight, which is 12 a.m. Where are we? This is today's. All right, that's our IPTA. And then we're going to go back to 12 again, yesterday's range, which is right there. Okay, let's just put the one before it, because Michael also recommends us going back as far as 60 days. But anyways, let's look at these two price points. So we've got our IPTA range, and then I'm going to mark in my 5 a.m. because I want to look at price before that. All right, and we'll change this to a dotted line because that's the 5 a.m. and remember, 5 p.m. is our normal Asia range, so we need to incorporate, I wanted to touch my screen there, sorry, we need to incorporate our Asia range into this price action. So again, for the sake of clarity, I guess, let's just put in our range, because we're looking at this range into IPTA across to the end of the day. So we will put another 12 midnight here. So this is our price range. for today's price action, but we are using yesterday's liquidity levels, sell side and buy side levels, and any internal swing low levels within this price action. If there aren't any, we're going to move to the previous day's price action. So let's go to our line chart. Okay, so we've got our clear buy side. We're looking at this level here. We're also looking at this. So we want to incorporate the tops and put them across to the end of today. And we change this to red, and this is Wednesday high, buy side. Okay, we want to go down to sell side, which is this level, and it also respected this, but because this one is lower, let's use the lowest level, and maybe we just come up to this relative equal low right here. So we mark this across again to today, and then this is Wednesday's low, sell side. Okay, and then within this range we can see these levels as internal swing levels. We want to change the color of this as well, so I'll put this across from there. This is Asia, remember, within here this is our Asia range, but we change the internal swing levels to turquoise, and we'll put this as internal swing level. And then we've also got this lower one here, so let's just mark it, because remember yesterday was an indecisive candle. It really didn't move much. Also, it didn't breach the BC that was here, so price is likely wanting to go up. If it breaches a BC, it's likely wanting to go down, because it will use the BC as an inversion fair value gap to continue lower, but it didn't. I'll show you when we go back up to the candlestick chart. So let's just put this as an internal swing level. So for now, I am happy with our markings, because we've also got this high here is almost equal to this low here, so I'll just leave the low because it's the most recent swing. And then I want to explain the BC part when I go up the candle. Can you see this? This is the BC. Okay, so price came and repriced the BC completely and then rejected off it. But if it had come down and traded through it, it would have then used the BC as an inversion fair value gap to continue lower, meaning our trend would have then changed to bearish and not the bullish run that we are in. I am bearish at the back of my mind until the swing highs have been taken. If you've been following me, you know that. So let's keep it as is for now. Okay, at least until Tuesday next week. Right. So now what I do is I wait for the New York open price to paint, and I want to see the color and I want to see the shape, and then I mark it across, and then I wait for the next few hours, at least until 5 a.m. and see where price is. Is it reaching for buy side? Is it reaching for sell side first? Will it take sell side? If it takes sell side, it's probably going to go lower. If it doesn't and it resists, right, sell side creates a support for price, then it means it's probably going to go higher. But we wait. Okay, so I will be back. See you in a bit. Remember, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for these light bulb moments. If I am right, they are going to help a lot of people. Okay. Okay, so the midnight candle open has finished painting, so we are going to mark it right there, and then we're going to highlight especially the body. Yesterday's challenge was it didn't have a body, it had an indecisive candle body. This one at least has a body, so we'll highlight that, and then we're going to change it to our yellow, and we'll mark this as the New York open price, New York open candle, but I'll just put it as New York open price, New York open price. Okay, and then now we leave it. So we are not going to preempt anything. Yes, this yesterday's candle did close bullish and indecisive. We saw that already. So we want to see how this one will paint. Will it also paint bullish or close bullish? Today's trading, that is the 30th. Will it close bullish and will it have a body? Let's see. So what we are going to do now is going to wait for price to either trade above this internal swing level to indicate it wants to continue up, but it needs to pull back first. So if it's going to do that, hopefully it will pull back to maybe this range or this range, then start making its way up. If it does, we are simulating a buy and we are putting our stop loss below the low of the New York open price. Okay, if not, and it is going bearish today, we would like to see price trade above New York open, preferably come to this order block somewhere towards buy side, start making its way down. When it goes below the internal swing level, then we are going to put in a sell limit order and our stop loss above the New York open high. That's it. So I'll be back at the 5 to 6 a.m. candle painting. Okay, see you in a bit. We are still waiting and watching price. It's not 5 yet. As you can see, price is still consolidating. We need it to come up and close above buy side or come down and close below sell side before considering any entries. Right now it's just bouncing up and down really. So whilst I wait and work, I'm having a snack. It's a majanje. I think it's a fruit, but don't quote me on that. I don't know. I think it's like a wild fruit. It looks like this. Yeah, can you see it? It's got some seeds inside. Very sweet. Very, very sweet, but very, very nice. And 150% healthy, I assume, because there's no preservatives here. There's no fertilizers. It grows naturally in the forest woods. So yeah, nice. So let's continue to watch. Watch and wait. I'll be back soon. Okay, so this candle painting is the 4 to 5 a.m. candle, and you're looking at this busy that I highlighted earlier. So let's look at this busy and see what price has done. Can you see this? It has closed slightly below the busy. I want to go down to the line chart again, and you can see that's the close. Remember what I was trying to explain to you before, that the line chart really shows you the levels a lot clearer than the candlestick chart. So here we are. This is the close of the 3 to 4 a.m. candle. We are now painting the 4 to 5 a.m. candle. So because of this price action, right? Because of that price action, let us put in our limit order for a sell limit. But remember, yesterday I asked you to humor me a bit. Again, I'll ask you to do that today. I want to use the midnight candle high, just like what we did yesterday, as my possible stop loss area. Okay, and then we mark this and we put this here and we write stop loss placed here. And now I want to see what price will do, because you see this candle here traded and closed below sell side, which is Wednesday low sell side, and the same candle came and traded and closed just at the tip of that busy. So seeing as this is a busy, let's put this at green, right, or turquoise, and then we wait. So I'm going to wait and see if we will be tagged in for 20 pips after using the, maybe this is a bit too high, let's bring this down a bit, after using the top of New York open price as our stop loss range. Alrighty, so I will see you in a bit. Alright, see you soon. Okay, the final seconds of the 4 to 5 a.m. candle painting, and this is now the 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. candle painting. We are using New York time, and as you can see, we did trade past this busy. That means this busy didn't hold, so our next draw on liquidity or delivery of price is down here to sell side, meaning we are hoping that price will at least retrace to this busy and then continue lower. And as such, we move our stop loss, not our stop loss, but our entry down a little bit, and our stop loss here, hoping that maybe if price wants to come and maybe reprice this tiny little CB, it will tag us in and continue lower. And then let's just drop down to our line chart. As you can see, this has supported price, so there's sell stops resting below sell side. So let's mark that in, and we change the color to red. Okay, and this could be our potential draw on liquidity. So if we are tagged in, we will use this price leg as our take profit. It's almost at 1 to 3 like before, so let's just change that to 600 ticks, and there we are. So let's see. I'll be back again soon to show you what has happened. And by the way, I forgot to mention that if we are not tagged in, or I'm not tagged in here, and price continues to go lower, I'm not going to chase it. It means I collapse my entry for today, and then that will be it for today virtually. Okay, so let's see how it pans out.